Hello students, you are welcome in the lecture number 8 of a chapter of solid state. In the last lecture, we have seen the packing, three-dimensional packing in a crystal structure. And over here, we have to complete coordination number in closed packed structure. Here we are studying a simple cubic crystal structure SCC, then FCC, and what is meant by packing efficiency. That part we are completing over here. So we know coordination number is nothing but the number of neighboring cells of a given cell, number of neighboring spheres or cell, number of neighboring particles, number of neighboring spheres of a given sphere is the coordination number of that given sphere. In the closed packing means three-dimensional packing, how coordination number is resulting, that we have to study over here. In the last lecture, we have seen that there are three type of structures obtained. Whenever this type of two-dimensional packing is used, in order to form the three-dimensional structure, we have seen a type of arrangement is possible, and it gives only a simple cubic crystal structure, SCC type of structure, because crysts of this are covered by the crest of second layer horizontally as well as vertically. All the layers are of same type in the simple cubic crystal. So what could be coordination number? Let us see over here. See, this is one sheet. Similar type of sheet is placed on this side. So this particle will be covered by how many particles at that time? 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is 4 particles in its sheet plus one more particle from this side and one more particle from the back side. It means that what is the coordination number of this one? It is equal to 6. So simple cubic crystal SCC structure will have coordination number will be equal to 6 in the three-dimensional packing. Whereas for hexagonal means FCC, face-centered cubic crystal, and hexagonal close packing, what will happen? Here itself coordination number is 6. If this is covered, this is considered as a central one. If this is covered from front side as well as back side, from front side it is in touch with 3 particles, from back side it is in touch with 3 more particles. Therefore in all coordination number will become equal to 12, because 6 is the coordination number in itself. In this one 6 is coordination number, 3 from front side and 3 from back side are in touch with any of the sphere. Therefore coordination number will become equal to 12 in FCC, face centered cubic crystal, as well as in the hexagonal close packed structure. Then number of voids. In tetrahedral structure like this, for one particle, how many voids are there? Tetrahedral voids, it is covered by 4 tetrahedral voids. If this is the particle, it is covered by 4 tetrahedral voids, 1, 2, 3 and 4. For the hexagonal type of this one, it is covered by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 voids. And whenever close packing, that is three-dimensional packing is done, it is observed that one particle in tetrahedral structure is covered by two voids. Here it is 4. From front side one sheet, back side one sheet. At that time, each particle is covered by only two voids in tetrahedral. Whereas in this type of the structure, from front and back, whenever there is the sheet of similar type of the particle, similar type of spheres, at that time each one particle has only one sphere, that is octahedral void space. That is about the void spaces. And now important part here is packing efficiency. We know if we compare these two structures, this has less packing efficiency because void space is more, empty space is more, and this will have more packing efficiency because empty space is less. Why more void space? Why less packing over here? Because coordination number is 4. Here coordination number is 6. Therefore packing is more and empty space is less. So packing efficiency depends on which factor? It depends on the coordination number. Greater the coordination number, greater is packing. Even packing efficiency depends on one more factor that depends on the empty space, that depends on hollow space or void space. Therefore packing efficiency is also defined as volume occupied by particles in unit cell divided by total volume of unit cell multiplied by 100. So see over here what it means. Packing efficiency is volume occupied by particles in unit cell divided by total volume of unit cell multiplied by 100. In this simple cubic crystal, how many particles are there? In the simple cubic crystal, we have studied it. How many particles? Only one particle is present because there are 8 corners. At each corner 1/8 particle is present. 1/8 means 1/8 portion of particle is present at each corner, and there are 8 corners. Therefore we have studied that calculation also. 1/8 multiplied by 8, that is equal to 1 particle present. So suppose this is one particle. This particle is divided into 8 equal parts, and those 8 equal parts are arranged like this. They will give simple cubic crystal structure. In this particle, is there any empty space? No. Is there any empty space present in this particle? No, absent. Totally it is, empty space is totally absent. And that same particle is forming this type of crystal. But here empty space is present. Many empty space is present. Large quantity of empty space is present. So volume occupied by particle is less. Total volume is more. Volume occupied divided by total space multiplied by 100 is nothing but the packing efficiency. And here we are studying the equation for packing efficiency of a metal crystal in simple cubic lattice. And then body centered cubic lattice. See one equation over here. First equation I am telling, packing efficiency in simple cubic crystal. Packing efficiency of metals in the simple cubic crystal. Let us consider this is a simple cubic crystal. So how many edges are and how many corners, how many faces are there? We know 8 corners are there, 6 faces are there, 12 edges are there, that we know. Here we have to find out the radius of sphere. That is the first step. to find radius of sphere from this. See, this is 1/8 portion, this is 1/8 portion, this is one radius, this is another radius, and totally it is the length, width and height. All these three are same. Length, height, width are same in the simple cube. So this is the edge. Let us consider edge length A will be equal to, this is radius of one particle, this is the radius of another particle. 1/8 portion, 1/8 portion means it is equal to 2r. And from that, radius will be equal to A by 2. It is the radius. Now from radius, we can calculate the volume of sphere. Second calculation or B calculation, volume of sphere or volume of particle, volume of unit cell. We know the formula, volume of sphere. What is the formula for volume of sphere? It is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. Substituting for value of r cube, so volume of sphere, or now that will become volume of unit cell. It is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. R is nothing but A by 2. So A by 2 cube. On solving that, we will get volume of unit cell. Solve that. On solving that, how we will get? It is the volume of unit cell equal to 4/3 pi A cube divided by 2 raised to 3 means 4 multiplied by pi multiplied by A cube divided by 3 into 8. So what it become? 4, here it is 2. Now volume will become pi A cube divided by 6. That is the volume of unit cell. Volume of sphere. Now how many particles are present in the simple cubic cell? Only one particle present. Therefore that is the volume of sphere or volume of unit cell. Both are same. Volume of unit cell is equal to volume of sphere in SCC structure. Why? Because in SCC structure only one particle is present, that is one sphere, and one sphere forms the one unit cell. Therefore volume of cell or volume of sphere is nothing but same, volume equal to pi A cube upon 6. And from this volume, now calculate the packing efficiency. Packing efficiency, we know the formula. Packing efficiency is nothing but volume covered by the particles in unit cell divided by total volume. What is the volume of unit cell covered by unit cell? That is pi A cube upon 6 divided by total volume. What is total volume? For this one, we know this is A, this is A, this is also A. So what is total volume? A multiplied by A multiplied by A, that is nothing but A cube. A cube, A cube. Pi A cube divided by 6 is the volume occupied by one particle in unit cell. And total volume of unit cell is A cube. Packing efficiency is this ratio multiplied by 100. A cube cancelled. So pi multiplied by 100 divided by 6. And if we solve this, that answer comes to be equal to 52.36. that is the packing efficiency. What is the value of pi? 3.14. 3.14 multiplied by 100 divided by 6, that answer comes equal to 42.36. It means that 52.36, sorry, not 42, 52.36 is the packing efficiency. Means out of 100%, 52.36% space is used space. And what is the remaining space? Remaining space is nothing but this hollow space. 100 minus 52.36, that comes equal to 47.64, something like that. That is the void space. That is how packing efficiency and void space in simple cubic crystal can be calculated. Now let us see the second crystal, face centered cubic crystal. Now see here, packing efficiency in body centered cubic crystal, not face centered, body centered cubic crystal. How body centered cubic crystal is obtained? We know. In the body centered cubic crystal, how many totally particles are present? 2 particles. Because we know one particle is present at 8 corners. 8 corners, one particle. And one more particle is present at the center, in empty space, at the center, that is at this region. At the center one particle is present, and among 8 corners there is one particle present. So totally 2 particles are present in the body centered cubic crystal. So how much part is occupied by 2 particles in BCC? How much part is occupied? That we have to study. That is nothing but packing efficiency in body centered cubic crystal. Here also find out the radius. Find out the radius of that cube and then volume of the cube. So to find out the radius, consider 2 triangles. First one, in triangle see ABD. I am studying the triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, we know length AD square, as per Pythagoras theorem, length AD square will be equal to length AB square plus length BD square. This we know. See what I am considering. AD, B and D. So AB square BD square equal to AD square, Pythagoras theorem. And we know here this AB is A, BD is also A. Therefore length AD square will be equal to A square plus A square, that is equal to 2A square. You got it? In your book there is confusion. You may not understand from the book very easily. So consider this type of structure, and here I have told you A, B, D. This is 90 degree, B is 90 degree, and its front side is hypotenuse. So AD square will be equal to BD square plus AB square. This is A square. We know edge length is A. This edge length is also same, A. So A square plus A square is equal to 2A square. Now one more triangle. Second triangle I am considering. Now consider triangle ADC. ADC. In triangle ADC, here D is 90 degree. Now consider which one is ADC. AC direct, and this is C, and this will be D, or maybe this D. So such that here length AC square will be equal to length CD plus length AD. And now substitute the values, very simple. Once you know the triangles, we can substitute the values. So length AC square will be equal to CD square AD square. What is CD? This part is A square plus what is AD square? AD square we have calculated, that is equal to 2A square. Therefore, it is 3A square. AC square will be equal to 3A square, and from this length AC will be equal to square root of 3 into A. But what is that length AC? From the diagram, this is R, and here complete circle means 2R. This length is R, this length is R, here is one circle means it is 2R, therefore length AC is equal to 4R. So here it is length AC is equal to square root of 3 into A, and this is 4R. Left sides are same, right sides are also same, therefore square root of 3 into A is equal to 4R, and from that radius R will be equal to square root of 3 by 4 into A. This is the radius. From radius we can calculate volume. Volume of sphere will be equal to 4 by 3 pi R cube. R we know, this is R. So volume of cube will be equal to 4 by 3 into pi into R cube. This cube. So square root of 3 divided by 4 into A raised to 3. Solve that carefully. If you solve this part carefully, square root of 3 into square root of 3 into square root of 3. This is 4 into 4 into 4. A into A into A. So that will become volume will be equal to 4 by 3 multiplied by pi multiplied by square root of 3 into square root of 3 into square root of 3 divided by 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 multiplied by A raised to 3. Now solve this carefully. What it becomes? Square root of 3 into square root of 3. It is equal to 3. See it carefully. Volume will be equal to 4 upon 3 multiplied by square root of 3 into square root of 3. It is 3 multiplied by square root of 3 multiplied by pi and A cube is there. Pi A cube divided by 64, and solve this. 3 3 get cancelled, this become 16. So volume will be equal to square root of 3 divided by 16 pi A cube. This is important. That is nothing but the volume of one sphere. Volume of one sphere. See, this is the formula for volume of one sphere. How many spheres are present in BCC structure? 2 spheres are there. Therefore, volume of unit cell will be equal to 2 multiplied by this factor. 2 square root of 3 upon 16 pi A cube. So it become finally square root of 3 pi A cube divided by 8. Are you getting it? How that value comes? See the video again and again. From this onwards, each and every step I have told in detail. So see the video again and again for getting to know how this is coming. And from this finally we can calculate the packing efficiency, because packing efficiency is volume occupied divided by total volume multiplied by 100. Therefore packing efficiency finally it is equal to volume occupied. What is the volume occupied? Square root of 3 pi a cube divided by 8 divided by total volume. What is the total volume? We know, simple. This is cube. A means total volume is a cube multiplied by 100. Again a cube cancelled. So square root of 3 into pi into 100 divided by 8. We know the value of pi 3.14, and if we solve all those factors, square root of 3 pi into 100 divided by 8, this answer comes to be, on solving it correctly, this answer come to be 68%. Means packing efficiency of body centered cubic crystal is 68%. So what is the empty space? What is the void space? 100 minus 68. 100 minus 68 is the void space, because this is the space occupied. Packing efficiency 100 minus 68, that is nothing but 32. So 32% void space is present and 68% filled space or occupied space is present in the body centered cubic crystal. One more crystal is there, face centered cubic crystal, that we are not studying at present. In the next lecture directly we are studying the imperfections in the solids, or how defects are created during the preparation of solids.